The following broadcast is not suitable for children under 3 years of age.
It's time for Clashing Heads, where the forces of good and evil converge depending on whose side you're on. Coming in from the left wing, socialist, knee-jerk, union lackey, Lefty Al from the left coast. Hello, Clashing Heads. Coming in from the right wing, heartless, demon-possessed, MAGA apologist, Righty Jim from a parallel universe and places only known to him and his God.
Hello, Clashing Heads.
Welcome to Clashing Heads, everybody.
Yeah, we're back. The holidays continue.
We have somebody in the studio audience. Hey, it's not that good. All right. All the news, all the opinion,
Yes.
all the rant. And now, after Christmas, this is our special New Year's Eve, New Year's Year predictions
2026.
episode 2026. We have not, we are at that magic moment in time, everyone.
Which is fitting because we have moderator Mike with us too.
I'm with you guys.
Isn't that special? We thought we had to drag him in from the slush and the snow and the rain and the sleet.
And I brought the champagne bottle.
The
Champagne bottle, and I've got party favors to hand out, and it's just going to be like Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper on New Year's Eve.
Well,
oh, good Lord! Hopefully no Kathy.
Wait,
no
Righty Jim.
Hopefully no Kathy Griffin and a Trump severed head.
I hope not.
I was going to ask you, Righty Jim, which part do you play, Anderson Cooper or Andy Cohen?
Neither.
Neither.
Yeah. Well, we're our own special group here. Maybe, we're waiting for Fox or MS Now to give us a contract for at least New Year's. Maybe. What do you think, guys? They still have a few days to call us up.
I think it would be a wise decision by them if they did.
It would be a nice 2026 prediction.
Where should we, like in New York and Times Square, they break, the crystal breaks and, there it is, 2026. Where would we be breaking the crystal for? Is there a special place like Fox? Where should they'll pay for our travel, I think. At least a Greyhound bus ticket somewhere. What do you think? Where should we do
a New Year's Eve show from?
Exactly.
I'd say Vegas.
Vegas would be pretty good.
Vegas is pretty crazy.
What do you think, Moderate Mike? I think you know what? I'd like to do it from the new ballroom.
It's not going to be built for a while.
No, but that doesn't matter. We could still do our show on groundbreaking.
I think they've already. I don't know if they broke it. Well, they've broken ground.
They broke the real ground, and they haven't broken ground on, I guess, building yet. But we could set up a pitch tent. Right?
I'm sure, Lefty Al, if you were willing to make a sizable contribution, we could see our way there.
I think, I bet if I called up somehow someone at the White House and said, we've got like $100 million because you're short on your budget original, right, Modern Mike?
Yes.
They're short by what, a couple $100 million or something?
Well, not a couple $100 million.
It's going to be that.
Well, it's going to be $400 million. It went up to already.
Right.
All privately funded, Lefty Al.
All privately funded. And since it's privately funded, the Trump family, I'm sure, is going to see some of it.
So, wait a minute. I'm getting a call now from the White House. Oh, they said the ballroom is full that night, but they can stick us in the new Trump Kennedy Center.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Moderate Mike, wonderful.
Moderate Mike. I think we could. Yeah, let's do the Trump Kennedy Center. The Clashing Heads from the Trump Kennedy Center.
Oh my God! So it would be a hit. Yes,
I think that's a great idea. I wonder, if that could get a unanimous vote. We
could do it from the Lefty Al wing.
The Lefty Al wing,
which is the custodian's closet on the fourth floor.
Very good.
That would be fine. Anywhere, Yes, the
Very
former
good.
Kennedy Center.
All
After
right.
we get honored there, we can host our New Year's Eve gala.
Lefty out, the only honors we're going to get is going to be the best custodians or the best waiters of the night. So that's
Well,
only our only chance.
oh no, Righty Jim, we're making headway with Clashing Heads, and it's just a matter of time when
Well, let's hope 2026 is a breakthrough year.
when we'll be on
Lefty out.
everyone's lips, right?
Well, shall we go around the table and talk about
Yes,
2026 predictions?
Yes, and that's why we're here. We are here to discuss 2026 predictions for all of you out there to see. And basically, a year from now, we can come back and see exactly how horribly wrong we were or not.
You know, usually predictions are usually wrong.
Yes,
so
they never go well.
This is like this. Maybe it should be like the episode of Seinfeld where we do exactly the opposite. That's what, right?
Well, Lefty Al, if that's what you wish, you may do that.
If we do the opposite, that the economy is going to
Trump's America. You have the personal liberty to do that.
In Trump's America, no, that I'm still trying to prepare for the predictions because really you're talking to someone that is just frightened by what the future is looking like. So why don't you take it away, right?
Lefty out, that sounds more like a you problem than anybody else problem.
Let's hear your predictions, and then if we don't like them, we'll ask you to, do another set. I mean, we got a little
Mike, why don't you
here.
go first? Are you ready?
You want me to go first? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I predict that Netflix will be at the top of the heap when it comes to taking over Warner Brothers Discovery. That's my prediction for that.
Interesting.
Very good prediction.
I predict that the stock market will continue to grow in 2026.
Huzzah, I like that one.
I like that one too. And my other prediction is that Clashing Heads will finally get on YouTube.
Wow.
I love it.
Those are my predictions.
you know that I am on YouTube. I do a streaming show every Sunday irregularly with Chad Benson. So I'm already on YouTube.
So if you can't get enough of Righty Jim here on the Clashing Heads, he's available on YouTube and the Chad Benson Show.
Usually on Friday mornings.
Can we predict whether Chad Benson will be on the Clashing Heads show as a
You never know.
guest?
He might be, depending on if we get big enough. I'm sure he'd be happy to come on.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be nice? Well,
so Lefty Al, are you up for doing a live stream on YouTube?
A live stream on YouTube, that would be something.
Meaning people actually do get to see who you are.
Oh, I can't be in my Lefty Al disguise. Huh?
No, you can't have your what's the character from with the hat and the face? What's the guy in Britain?
The hat and the face in Britain.
He's got the face mask on that looks like he's got the nose.
I don't know. I don't know who.
What are you talking about? Groucho Marx?
No.
I thought it was.
Have to look it up.
I was.
Never mind.
I was concerned of who. This isn't a Halloween costume that you're telling me not.
Well,
to
who wants to go next with their 26 predictions?
Modern Mike, did you do your prediction?
Yes, I'm done.
Yes, he did.
It's your turn, Lefty Al.
Aren't there more?
I have a quick question for Modern Mike.
Yes. Sir.
Why do you think that Netflix will win the Warner Brothers battle and not Paramount?
I think a lot has to do with the fact that they don't want Donald Trump behind pushing money from Saudi Arabia through his son-in-law to the Ellison family so that they can outdo the bidding that Netflix currently has locked in. And I think Netflix would be just a better fit for Warner Brothers Discovery all the way around.
Larry Ellison's worth $200 billion. You can probably make the deal
without the money from Saudi Arabia.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what I was thinking.
But I think Larry Ellison in Hollywood is radioactive.
He's already there.
And I think no, I think he is radioactive for these guys, and they're not going to go with him. And I think it will be Reed Hastings and Netflix. So
good. You're okay. We'll see what happens.
That's radioactive.
No. I think Reed Hastings, and he has shown how in terms of developing content and superior programming, Netflix is heads and shoulders even above traditional studios.
I think one thing to, sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I mean, they've shown that, the core business of or commodity of Hollywood should be exceptional content.
Right. But one of the things that's irritated a lot of the Hollywooders in this, or especially the writers, is that they're concerned that there's going to be fewer writers as they consolidate down the different, streamers or services on this.
So
imagine though a company that started with just renting DVDs, sending them through the mail.
Right.
And now they're streaming, and I wish they would do something. However, with Seinfeld, when they bought the Seinfeld series, they up-resed it to 4K, but whatever the equipment was that they used was not good. So that's one of the shows on Netflix. If you ever watch it, it's not real clear. It's a little fuzzy.
It's like the old
videotapes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or even before that.
You know how much they paid for?
What was it? The Kinetic?
Oh, billions.
No, 500 million.
500 million.
That's crazy.
You're only off by half a billion.
I was just shocked that it was 500 million. Wow.
Well, commands a lot in
but word is that both Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld got checks for about $100 million each.
Yeah.
Which may make Seinfeld a billionaire. Interesting. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to get us off.
I think Seinfeld has been possibly close to a billionaire as it is already. Yeah. He played his cards right. Well, look, I certainly believe that Americans are going to take a dramatic hit when it comes to their pocketbooks.
Are you making predictions now, Lefty?
Yes, this is my prediction.
Okay.
Affordability. It will be a major factor, and the polls. We will not. Let's see. Next year is the midterms, right?
Yes, it is.
So I think by our predictions, the Democrats are going to take the House of Representatives in a big sweep. It won't matter how much redistricting Trump wants. Democrats are going to win big. I think we should predict how many seats they win by. They're going to win over 30 seats, I believe.
Well, didn't they win like 41 seats?
Yeah, that's why I'm covering my bets. I think they'll win over 30.
Okay.
I think the Senate actually may go the Democrats. I think the Democrats will flip North Carolina and will take that Senate seat. I think Republicans will be punished. MAGA will be having really a serious meltdown. I don't think J.D. Vance is a shoo-in for. I think we'll be seeing more of Marco
we won't know for
Rubio.
2 years.
No, but believe me, next year they'll all start running for president. Mm-hmm. And Trump will be a lame duck before we know it, especially with what is going on.
Okay, that sounds like 4 predictions.
Well, we can. I'm just going to say, with the economy, I could see the stock market going up, but I definitely see people there'll be higher unemployment. I believe right now, where are we on unemployment?
We're higher in California than we are anywhere else. We know.
Well, do you want to predict, Righty Jim, about the governors?
Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that at the end?
Isn't it 4.7, Righty Jim?
Yeah,
the unemployment.
I know California is 5.4.
I think unemployment actually is going to be
4.6.
4.6. Okay.
I think it's going to be very.
So remember,
serious.
though, some of the data has been kind of murky because of the shutdown. They're still trying to collect all the data back from previous. So I'm not sure. They could be, off by a 10th or 2.
I predict that Trump will not win the Nobel Prize.
Okay, you're done. You've done 5 now.
Oh, do we have? Well, you can have 5, Righty Jim. We've got some time on
because
this.
moderator Mike only got his 3.
No, moderator. We can come back to moderator Mike.
We can do a couple political predictions at the end. How's that?
Well, okay. Well,
we'll do the governorship of California. We'll do unemployment rate at the end of the year, and we'll do the 2026 midterms.
Well, can I have a request of Righty Jim, because I want to know, you are into science and engineering, and why don't you give a prediction about where we go in space and with AI?
I am actually going to mention space.
Oh, okay, good.
Can I just interject something here with
no, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yes.
You see JD Vance, they want to hook up Marco Rubio as VP with JD Vance, but the way JD Vance has been acting around Erica Kirk, do you think she might be his running mate?
No.
I don't think
doesn't have
the
doesn't have the experience,
and too involved with Turning Point USA, I guess.
Yeah, she needs to basically continue that on. I mean, people don't understand. And I don't know, maybe even Lefty Al, the role that Charlie Kirk played with the youth of America and getting them to vote for Trump in 2024. That might have been he might have been the guy that won it for Trump.
I think so. But what is very concerning is Nick Fuentes taking up the vacuum, and that is an interesting point. And that's something we will probably, that's something we should be watching. And we should look at someone like Ben Shapiro, who I don't agree with, but he's been a real voice of reason when it comes to this. And
but he would not be the natural. He's got too many things going on. He would not be the natural. I talked about this earlier somewhere about he would not be the natural replacement, shall we say, for Charlie Kirk. Not
the natural, but he's certainly
he would not be the
voice.
person that's going to take over Turning Point.
I think he's the natural person to shut down Nick Fuentes.
Oh, he could be, but he could also be he could be the person that fills that gap. And as far as I'm concerned, you may find this interesting, but I think he is right now the best, and replacement's not the right word, but the best person to fill the void that was created in 2021 with the untimely death of Rush Limbaugh.
For
the Republicans.
I want to hear.
Good point, Righty Jim. Yeah, good.
I have a question.
That's not a prediction, by the way. That's just something that's been kind of developing over time. I think
I've been listening to him.
I want to ask a prediction question when we are speaking of Nicks. What's going to happen with Nick Reiner in 2026?
Nick Reinert? Who's Nick Reiner?
Nick Reiner,
the son of
Rob Reiner's son. Oh, I don't know. Hang on. Let me do my predictions.
Do your predictions, and then Modern Mike, I want to hear your thoughts on that.
Okay.
I'll think about that. Okay. One, you brought up space.
Yeah.
Lefty Al. America will be putting humans back into space in about 45 days, roughly. And I don't mean humans just going to the space station. I mean humans going to the moon for the first time in 54 years.
Who are the astronauts?
There are 4 astronauts, 3 Americans, 1 Canadian. And they will be, and I unfortunately don't remember their names off the top of my head.
I hope Canada plants a flag on the moon.
They're not landing on the moon. They're just going to fly around the moon.
Well, they can drop a flag on the moon.
Yeah, there's no freaking Canadian flag going on the damn moon left.
And this is the Artemis, right?
Artemis 2 mission, yes.
Artemis 2 mission.
Yes.
Isn't that fantastic?
It is. It is. Finally, it only took us 54 freaking years to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
At a cost of $2 billion a launch, which is like about 20 times what Elon does it for, but that's a different problem.
Well,
but yes, no, that will be, and hopefully that is I have my fingers crossed, and I'm sure hopefully all of you do, that it's a safe mission. There are no problems. This is the launch vehicle is fairly stable. The capsule has been fairly stable, though there's a little bit of a problem with re-entry last time on with the heat shield eating away a little bit, not to a dangerous level, but to a level more than people were happy with at NASA. That supposedly has been taken care of. But the launch window opens sometime around February 15th, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
It goes until the middle of April. So because of the way they're doing the launch, and
that's from the Trump Kennedy Space Center.
That is from the Trump Kennedy Space Center. You're correct. Elon, they'll be launching from the Elon Musk pad. The
SpaceX pad.
I have a question. I gave Modern Mike a question about Nick Reiner.
Well, are you done with the? Wait. I don't think Righty Jim is done.
I think that's one. That's one.
That's just one.
You have you have 2 more.
Yes.
Well, we said 3, Lefty Al.
Oh, yes, go ahead, Righty Jim.
And last time, the math that I was taught is 1
Oh,
plus 2 equals 3.
No,
Yeah.
you need
I don't
new
know where you
math.
learned math, Lefty
No,
Al. But,
I,
See,
I
I
learned
can't
new
miss a
math.
show.
you learned that
because-
liberal math, Lefty Al, so I'm not really sure
liberal
what's
math.
going on with you.
Yeah.
Okay, continue then, Righty Jim.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
So the second prediction is that I agree with moderator Mike that the market will be up in 2026. Be a question of what's going to happen with silver prices. I think silver prices might come down. Right
Mhm.
now, they're at all-time highs, approaching $70 an ounce.
And gold.
And gold is also at near a record high too. We shall see if those will hold on, because there's a lot of concern that there is a bubble building in both in those precious metals markets. We'll see throughout 2026 how that pans out and whether that will be whether that will come to fruition or not. Not that that's really going to have that much effect on the stock market. We do have to worry about the AI bubble that's coming in the stock market too. But there's a lot of stocks that are not AI related that could
Mhm.
benefit from 2026, and especially depending on what happens with the tariffs. In my opinion, until the tariff decision comes down from the Supreme Court, the market will be kind of maybe just
why don't you
meandering.
make a prediction on the Supreme Court?
I don't wish to make a prediction on that one. It's too much up in the air. I don't have any good
come on,
indications
Righty
or
Jim.
leads.
Yeah, it's a 50-50. Just say, where do you think
my
it'll
third
land?
prediction will be another area that we haven't been talking about.
Yeah.
Is a favorite of mine, Formula One. Formula One will be basically moving to Apple Television. Apple TV has bought the rights to Formula One coverage in America. It has had a huge resurgence in America because of both the movie that was put out with Brad Pitt.
F1.
F1, the movie, correct?
Mhm.
Great movie, or good movie. Pretty
Oh,
well
you want
done.
to see a great movie? You want to see both of you, a
Right.
great movie? We went to a screening the other day of now I can't remember it. Song Sung Blue.
Oh, I heard with
I've
Hugh
seen
Jackman.
Yeah.
Song Sung Blue.
I
You want
plan to see that. I plan to see it.
Please, everybody listening, go see it.
I heard that Avatar was a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I heard.
Song
And by the
Sung
way,
Blue.
your Nuremberg has already been thrown out of the theaters and it's already on streaming.
It's a really fine movie. It was
I
in
may
the
watch it on
theaters.
streaming, but
It was just in the theaters so that it could qualify for the
I would
Oscars.
suspect that.
But
Formula One will be on Apple TV. And it will be interesting because we'll have a brand new engine formula and a brand new rules package for the car. So there could be a lot of interesting things going on with Formula One this year. I'm a Formula One fan, and I wanted to, make a prediction that it's going to be a very interesting year, and you could have a very unpredictable outcome with the champion being not somebody that you may think that one of the front runners. So
Righty Jim,
maybe not Verstappen or
Righty Jim,
Ferrari.
moderate Mike. Will the Dodgers three-peat?
No.
Tough question.
No, I've been seeing all sorts of trades going on with the Red Sox and
those are kind of fill-in trades. They're not really big. Red Sox aren't going to be that good.
Righty Jim, what do you think?
I don't think it's very tough. I would say no. I'm going to say no because then if I'm wrong, then I would be very happy if I'm wrong.
I'm afraid that one of the main players, I don't know if it's going to be Shitani or not, but
or Freeman or Betts.
Or somebody's going to get hurt.
Muncie.
I predict someone.
Well, that usually happens.
Moderate Mike, really?
That usually happens. I mean, that's one of the things.
It's
of the
part of sports.
Yes, I did get a beautiful back-to-back T-shirt from my son for the
very
holidays.
Nice.
And I'll wear it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll wear it. Our New Year's resolution is trying to get together for lunch at some point.
Yes, we're going to do that, audience.
And I'll wear my back-to-back Dodgers.
We're going to have a Clashing Head Summit. So that's that's the.
So those are my predictions. Lefty Al, did you want to bring up some of the political things that you wanted to talk about?
We wanted to talk about Nick.
Oh, you want to talk about Nick Reiner?
Talk about Nick Reiner. What do you think?
Well, Lefty Al, what do you?
I don't think he. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. It wasn't to me. It was to you. Go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
Well, I don't think he will get the death penalty.
No way.
Yeah, I would agree. Plus, there isn't a death penalty in California anymore, anyway.
Well, there is.
It doesn't do anything, though. You just sit there. They haven't. When was the last time we killed someone in California, Lefty?
And you keep appealing it and appealing it.
I look. Oh, modern Mike. So you don't. Yeah, I don't think that. But I even think more than that.
And what's his name is the Jackson is the attorney. Alan Jackson. Yeah. And
is he a country western singer?
He used to be. No,
he's a good
No.
attorney.
He's a really good attorney. He worked with Weinstein, didn't he? And who was the other one?
I never heard of the guy unless he's the country western
Look,
singer.
I don't know. What do you think's going to happen to him?
I first
You
of
don't think
all,
he's gonna?
I don't even think it might go to a jury, but there's no jury that is going to look. I think the court is just going to. There's going to be enough psychiatric evidence that he sadly this is just a sad case. He is certainly was already diagnosed with schizophrenia.
Yeah, saw that.
And this was before the murders,
Mhm.
and he also had a change of drugs that could have had an effect on this guy, obviously in not a good way. I think the court will find him, legally insane, and I don't know if he will face. I think he will just have the rest of his life as it should be under psychiatric
Do
treatment.
we even
where
do that in California?
I don't know, but I think a court can almost order anything, and
And
Not
just
in
stay in a mental
California.
hospital.
yeah, and
Do
just
we even have mental hospitals in
well,
California?
not we. I don't know if we do, but
I don't think
I
we do.
think
The
if-
one
I
in,
think
the
we
one in
still-
Camarillo is a university now.
Right,
Yeah.
but Camarillo's a
Which
real
may be
nice.
fitting in a different way, but we can cover that at a different
No,
time.
but I just
Channel
cannot
Islands.
see a
Yeah.
jury sitting around and thinking, "Oh, this guy plotted the murder of his parents."
Well, he didn't. Clearly, he did. And it sounds like there was somebody. There was a defense attorney on John Colbell's show last week. I happened to catch part of it. He was talking about what's required for murder one, murder two, and manslaughter in California, and it didn't sound like. Again, this is a defense attorney that's probably, that's obviously very biased towards defendants usually, but it doesn't sound like from what he was saying, it doesn't sound like they're going to be able to make a case better than manslaughter for him. That
Yeah.
because murder one is out of the question. He didn't premeditate it. Murder two seemed to be out because basically in California, you do not have the responsibility if you're stoned to go out there and kill somebody while you're stoned without any intent. That basically gets you out of murder two. And basically the best case they're going to be able to make is manslaughter. And my guess is because of the focus on this is I don't think Hochman's going to go. I don't think Hochman will bring a manslaughter charge to the table. So he'll probably lose if he goes with murder one or murder two.
Hochman, I think, had to file charges to bring this under the jurisdiction.
But I don't think he's following. I don't think he's going to file manslaughter charges.
I think
murder one and murder two charges.
Hochman knows this is a sad case. It's a family case. The family, I think, is going to actually talk with the DA behind the scenes and pretty much say, "Hey, let's get this guy under state sponsored mental observation and psychiatric care for perhaps the rest of his life," and that's how it's going to have to
be. Lefty Al, did you want to bring up some of the? Do you want to talk about the 2026 California elections and the midterms?
Well, it's not going to be Katie Porter.
Oh, are you upset about that?
No, I'm not.
How about Steve Tilton?
No.
Okay, first of all, let's just predict who are the two that will make it to the runoff.
The two that will make it to the runoff. I hate to think if it's Katie Porter. I think it's going to be. Let's see who is in the.
Well,
running.
You guys have a list.
Oh, it'll be Congressman Eric
Swalwell,
horrible.
The guy that slept with the Chinese spy.
I think it might be Swalwell. He's the most.
It's a horrible list to choose from.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, or Xavier.
Do you guys don't have anybody better who runs?
I like Becerra.
Oh yeah, Becerra. That's part of the corruption probe in Sacramento.
No, he's not. He's not.
Yes, chief of staff is one of the two.
That doesn't make him.
Gavin's chief of staff.
Let's end on a happy, nice note and not make unfair accusations, Righty Jim. It's not Becerra.
It's His chief of staff is part of the
so
two.
what? We've got a whole. Oh, what?
It goes to his ability
Well,
to
why don't we
manage
talk about
people.
Steve Miller if we're going to talk about disgusting?
Well, because he's not running for
staff?
governor of California, Lefty.
No, what? But he's in a position
But thank
of
you
power.
for trying to deflect.
We're talking about positions
Righty
of
Jim,
power.
what are your thoughts with?
Boy, you know what? It really is a pretty sad choice of everybody out there. I'm going to go with. I'm going to make a wild prediction. It'll say it will be Javier Becerra and Chad Bianco will be the two that will make the runoff.
Chad Bianco.
So not even Steve Tilton? I don't know who Chad Bianco is.
He's the
Steve
sheriff
Hilton.
from Riverside County that's running.
Oh, okay.
No, you
okay.
think
much
over
neck and neck with
Steve Hilton? Over Hilton?
Yeah,
No, Hilton's actually pretty good.
he's a carpetbagger.
So, what? When has that changed much? And people don't care about that anymore.
Moderator Mike, what's your prediction?
I go with Steve. I think
Okay, and then who else?
he's common sense.
And Becerra, do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Becerra
maybe.
more than Swalwell?
Oh yeah. Oh god, that's Swalwell. Oh my god.
I don't know. I think Swalwell is.
He
I
slept
like him.
with a Chinese spy. Okay, he was censured by the intelligence committee.
Chinese spy.
We'll
Right.
see what happens.
CCP agent. It's called a honeypot, Lefty. I'll Google
She
it.
probably
And there
fed
we
him
go,
some
folks. Our
very
clash-
good.
And by the way, there's a
Chinese
really
food.
there's been a very good. It was funny.
I haven't found any good Chinese food in the state of California
Yeah,
yet.
you know what? Oh, I know.
Well, you know what?
I
You
do
don't
know
want
in
Chinese
Orange
food.
County.
And-
But
Real Chinese food is not something you would want to eat. Trust me, I've been to China.
Oh, come on.
Ugh.
Oh, well, real Chinese food. First of all, have you been to China, Mike?
No, I have not been to China.
They give you like tell me if I'm wrong here, Righty Jim. You get a napkin like I think it's actually toilet paper. Okay, because
I've seen that.
It's like a square the size of toilet paper and probably thinner, and they're not much into hygiene there, and they don't care if it spills all over you and the floor.
Yeah, I hear you don't want to shake
if
anybody's hand.
your food runs away from you, you know.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah,
Lots of Purell moments as we go.
Yes.
Oh yeah. But there's very good Chinese food. I was just in New York. I'll give a shout out. Can I give a shout out to the Tang Pavilion in New York
Okay, Lefty,
City?
how much time do we have left?
We have about 7 minutes.
Okay, midterms. Lefty, you kind of made your prediction. Republicans are going to lose 30 seats, and they're going to lose the Senate, right? That's your prediction?
I think they'll lose the Senate by 1 seat.
Fair enough. Moderator Mike, what's your prediction on the midterms?
I think the Democrats will take over the House, but the Senate will remain in Republican hands.
Okay.
Not by much. Not by much.
And how many? What's the majority that the Democrats will have in the House?
I'd go with well, the way things are going now, I don't know. Maybe 70%.
I don't know what that means.
What you mean 70% Democrats to Republicans?
Yeah.
That would be a real landslide.
You're talking like 70 would be like 285 Democrats and like 140 Republicans.
Nah, let's drop it back down a little bit. Go about 60% Democrats, 40% Republicans.
So that would be like 240 to 200-ish.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
240 to 200 that's a little better than I would give, but
the thing is, guys, there are so many. The thing is, if you look at the map, there are so many districts that really are not
in play.
Yeah, they're really not in play. I mean, short of an absolute bloodbath, and I think Lefty Al's hoping for a bloodbath politically. I mean. Yeah. That it's unlikely that there could be that many seats. I think the Republicans may lose the House, but they'll lose it by 2 or 3 seats, no more than. So basically, the Democrats are going to get what the Republicans have right now. The problem is, but the problem for the Republicans is the Democrats are due. I'll give you credit for this, Lefty. I'll not you credit, but Democrat credit. You are much better at herding cats when it comes to the House as far as getting your members in line and keeping them in line. You guys really cracked the whip on your members to keep them in line.
I'm going to take full credit for that.
Well, you get no credit for it, but it is something that.
What will it cost you? It's Christmas, Righty Jim. Be generous.
Fine, you get full credit then. Fine. Merry Christmas. Cheapers.
What did it cost?
Oh, cheapers. So that's my.
I think I might go with that too, Righty Jim.
Okay, and the Republicans.
Is that your gift to me, right, Mike?
The Republicans will keep the Senate. And a name to look for 2026.
Yeah.
Oh, did you say the Republicans are going to keep the Senate?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. And a name to look for 2028. Apologies, not 2026. On the Republican side, not Marco Rubio, not J.D. Vance.
No.
Lefty Al. Who's my favorite senator?
Cruz.
Ted Cruz.
Oh.
Watch for Ted Cruz to become the savior of the Republican Party as we move forward.
It's not a bad guess.
And there will hopefully be a Substack up on that in the next couple of weeks.
He's certainly. Cruz is actually turning out to be more normal than he started out. It's interesting. I don't get it.
I love how he just can't give the man a compliment. It's got to be a Lefty Al left-handed compliment.
Can you handle a Cruz presidency, Lefty Al?
More than a Trump presidency, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Moderator Mike,
you want a president. America wants a president where, without the drama, without the chaos, with actually, hey, you know what? You're a conservative. That's fine. You're not going to blow up America and ruin all our relations and work on these crazy theories that Trump has. And I think Cruz will be a little kinder to our immigrants. We'll have a little better. But I still think that if Democrats get into power in 2026, that will be a leg up for the presidency, providing they don't blow it again with a bad candidate.
Well, we got 2 years for that. So.
Apparently, Kamala is in the lead right now.
Yep,
she's not going to be.
Oh, come on!
That's
Are you
a prediction.
Misogynist? You're not. What kind of misogynist doesn't back her?
It's not a predict.
Or are you racist? You don't want a black president?
Well, you knock it off.
You want a black female president. You want a strong woman leading America.
I think. No, I don't know. I was once wanting to see Andy Bishop.